I've heard you tell people that they should not leave where they're dissatisfied, and then I've heard you tell other people to leave when they're dissatisfied. So I'm really confused about when a person would know when to leave and stay.
Well, they would know if they ask within and get the answer. It is not a rational process. It is not a reasoned process. She was willful in choosing to go to this job, and it was not from guidance that she heard that it was appropriate. So she has learned, and there's no reason to linger in a place where it's not appropriate for her to be. It is not dissatisfaction which is stressing her. It is the inner recognition that it doesn't fit.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hands. The gentleman here with the beard.
Hi, Raj.
Good afternoon.
Two questions. The first one relates to my father who passed away in February. I'm kind of curious, like, why he hung around for so long. It just seems like there was like no reason for him to be on this earth, and kind of a status report, like where he is now or what's going on. And I'll give you the next question after that. It just seems like he should have been gone.
Stubborn.
Even when he's in pain.
He just refused.
Yeah.
He refused healing, and he refused passing on. It's that simple.
Yeah. Okay. That's kind of what it looked like. And the second question relates to my own life. I'm feeling a strong guidance to move to the East Coast, which is kind of a big thing for me, and sell my house. And I'm kind of wondering what your view is on that, and also what do you see as being most facilitative in terms of my opening, and particularly emotionally in relationships. I'm not talking about necessarily a partnership, but just my whole spiritual, emotional opening. Any kind of, and anything else you might want to add in the whole picture.
I would not recommend your going to the East Coast. Be attentive to and receptive to opportunities on the West Coast. Excuse me.
Can I ask, why does it feel so strong? It feels so consistent and persistent, this need to move. Feels deep. Or is it running?
Because a move is coming. You are feeling the leading edge of the movement. But it is not appropriate to be looking so far away. The East Coast will not be conducive to your opening, as you were asking about. You will find it stifling and constrictive for you, for your inner self, it would constitute a delay for you if you were to go back there. Now, as far as relationships are concerned, the real call here is for you to find what I've referred to as an object of your affection. You must find something to extend love to extend caring and embrace. And of course, in order to embrace, you have to be willing to let in. There is too much privacy that you are endeavoring to maintain. And that absolutely ruins opportunity for relationship. You can't be the most important one. Somebody else has to become at least as important to you as you are, if not more important. Only more important in the sense of your willingness to actively extend love and caring in actions. The problem is a sense of isolation. It is a shield you have up. The way you break through the shield is to reach through it. You don't attack the shield itself. You reach through to someone. And that's the answer.
You said it twice, someone, not just something. I mean, it has to be, first you said, I think, something or something like that. But
Yes.
talking about people here, human beings.
That is correct.
Right, yeah. And along with this, then, is
I would not suggest having a relationship with your car.
Yeah, no. But it could be a hobby or, some expression of yourself that way. But I just have to ask them, is it appropriate to stay in my house? Or because that's partly what isolates me, is that house, I think. Or is it?
Well, you use it as a fortress. It's how you use it. It's not it. It's not the house.
Yeah, okay.
If you cannot break the habit of how you use it, then get out and find a new place in which that habit hasn't been established.
Yeah.
But I would encourage you first to try to break the habit.
Yeah.
The answer is not leaving the house.
Yeah. I hear you.
Be in it a new way.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
You are welcome. I'm going to say, is there anyone here who isn't going to be here tomorrow who has a question? Okay. And right here. For the microphone.
Thank you. I'm kind of in the position that this man is in that I retired 6 years ago, moved back out to Seattle. I love my condo, everything's fine, but it feels like a really selfish existence. There's more than just living alone and doing everything that I want to do and that kind of thing. And it's also as if I'm at a crossroads where I could do other things. And I would like to hear what you have to say about that. And then I have one other question.
You've hit the nail on the head. It is a selfish existence.
Yeah, right.
And you also must find some form of extension.
Yeah.
An object of your affection, an activity that involves relating to other people that leaves them better off than before the encounter occurred.
Right.
That nourishes you as well.
Absolutely.
You don't want to become a lonely, miserable old lady.
No, I don't.
The crossroads you speak of is that is where you are headed, and you are needing to make another choice.
Yes. Well, shall I move?
No.
No.
No. You can be isolated and lonely somewhere else. It has nothing to do with where you are. You have much to give.
Yeah.
You just need to put it out there.
Right. Okay, my other question is there anything that I can do or shouldn't do in relation to my younger son?
I will just put it succinctly. Stay out of his business.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Keep your nose clean.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
You are welcome. Okay, hands. And again, those who aren't going to be here tomorrow, the gentleman in the back.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Is this a CMA
you bet.
question?
I have been slowly...
CMA, for those who don't know, means cover my ass.
Oh, sure. No, I won't say anything now. But I have slowly dawned on me, it doesn't take me too long, that I'm taking many aspects of my life much too serious. And so I have had an off and ongoing project, which has been more off than on, because I have been taking it much too serious. And so I guess the question is it still a viable project, and so I just lighten up on it, or just let it go and...
Lighten up. I'm not going to comment on whether it's viable or not. That's not really the question or the issue. The need is to lighten up. The need is to have more light-hearted curiosity about it.
So then we could say it's not really the projects, that's the idea. The idea is that I am sitting in communion and just allowing and letting whatever comes come, and not try to put a whole bunch of my garbage on top of it.
Absolutely. The more garbage you put on top of it, the more resistant you're going to be to listening, to being in communion. Correct?
Oh, absolutely.
Lighten up.
Right on.
Didn't we start out the day talking about the work ethic?
Yeah.
And that it is irrelevant to awakening and working hard at it? You've got to let yourself be in communion without heavy, serious intent about it, as though you are going to be listening for and hearing about the truth that is ultimate, and therefore going to radically alter your life, etc., 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 because when you make that big a deal out of it, you're going to resist it. When you relax, when you get into your peace, where you can't be intense about it, you will find your enlightenment in filling you with a light touch. You will find it buoying you up, inspiring you, inspiring change of perspective that is not strenuous and doesn't push you beyond your comfort limit. Waking up is not hard. It's utterly natural to you. And the easier you are about it, the more spontaneously it will happen. And as it happens, you will find yourself utterly safe at each step of the process. And you will realize that you do not have to be so deadly serious, because all of this is so meaningful. You see what I mean?
So it's not really an outcome we're working at here. It's not something that has an end result. It's just a continuation of just listening, I guess I would say.
It's learning how to be on the balance point of the moment you're in, which is the only moment there ever is. That's where your experience of safety is going to be experienced. In the moment, in the point of balance, in the point of equilibrium, in the point of integrity. It's already yours. It's never about the future. It's never about a goal or an end result that you're working toward. As I said at the beginning, Paul says, he's been talking with me for 19 years almost. Why aren't things radically different for him? Why isn't the world transformed? Blah, blah, blah. And what he refuses to do is to do what I've asked him to do, which is let me respond to everything. In other words, I am encouraging him to become grounded in the moment he's in by virtue of staying in communion with me without interruption. Not so that something in the future can happen, but so that he can have the experience which will trigger his memory of what the normal state of joined being is, which ultimately isn't a joining of infinite parts, but a conscious experience of the oneness of all that is. But it won't come until he's willing to give up his right to be independent and separate a little bit of the time. You see? As I said at the beginning, it's about the relationship. It's not about the content.
I really don't think I'm questioning the source. I know you're not saying this, but I don't think I'm questioning the source, and that's not the problem I'm having the conflicts more in myself. Is that a correct assumption, put it that way? Is I'm not really questioning the source of it, it's just I'm questioning other things about it.
I understand.
Thank you.
You're all so loved. And that love is being expressed to you constantly in many forms, one of which is your guide, or me, or any one of the brotherhood who are awake. Because they are all in constant communion with all that is, whether you or others realize it or not. And so, when defenselessness is embraced, when the practice of defense is abandoned, although your ego says this is a state which should cause you great fear, it is actually a state in which there is wonderful support, not for some monumental thing to happen, but for something so utterly simple, for something that is utterly simple to happen, which is just you coming back into your right mind. You see? I know you get the idea.
Well, thank God for your patience.
It is easy.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome. Hands. For those who aren't going to be here tomorrow. Yes.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
My question is regarding my right eye. I need to know what's going on with it.
In what sense?
One of the doctors suspects that there is melanoma.
This is a question we will discuss at another time. Tuesday or Wednesday of this coming week, if you will call.
Tuesday I have an appointment with the doctor.
Then Wednesday.
All right. Thank you.
Did you have a second question?
Just, is there anything else I need to know about my health?
Just that health is another word for wholeness. Wholeness is a state of balance. And that's part of what is already wholly, fully present as you right now. And your body is not matter, it's energy, and it's perfectly fluid, not concrete. When I say it's not matter, I mean it's not concrete. It's spirit, it's energy, it is fluid. And so your body's ability to reconfigure and conform to the perfection of you that doesn't have to be achieved because it's already here can happen just like that. And that's what I want you to remember, is the fluidity of the energy that constitutes your body and its ability to reconfigure spontaneously and instantaneously to identify the perfection that never has gone anywhere. So I want you to bring your curiosity and your attention to that point of releasing your body from your idea that it's just matter, and that it's going to take a process that conforms to the laws of matter in order for you to have healing or a manifestation of perfect health. It's fluid, able to change instantaneously. Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Right here.
Good afternoon, Raj.
Good afternoon.
I'm really glad to be here today. So is Bob, with everybody. It's been a real stabilizing and balancing
Wonderful.
process for what we've been through this week. For everybody who doesn't know, we lost our pet of 14 years Thursday. So my question is, since Taffy was really a wonderful gift, and she was so different, the vet could never even get over it. He said he wished he could clone her. She was such a, her temperament was just such that it was just very, very unusual. And everybody loved her to pieces, including us. And so her sickness came on, seeming, I think, probably over a period of time. And it's not really hard to accept this exactly, except for the one part, and that is the pain. I can't get past the memory of that.
I understand.
So I don't know what to do, because I have many other wonderful memories, so many I can't even count them. But it was that she was a stoic little thing and never would even make a peep, even unless you stepped on her toe or something. But I feel so bad for her that she may have felt abandoned by us at the end. We didn't get there fast enough to have the vet do what he could do to just, help her across the threshold, as you put it. And it broke my heart.
She was loved and felt loved, and you must stop finding fault with yourself. I'm going to give you a real kick in the pants here. Now, stop it. Now, you can let the tears come whenever they come, and I encourage you to. They won't keep coming forever. But they give expression to your love. They allow you to feel your love when you're trying to stuff it. And so you let them flow. But I don't want you to give any more airtime to the ego's suggestion that you could have done something better, sooner, quicker. It is just laying a guilt trip on you that is a lie. As far as Taffy was concerned, things happened very swiftly for her and did not feel abandoned at all. So, stop it.
Okay.
Stop the self-judgment.
Bob has felt bad too, but not as bad as I seem to want to break out into fits of wailing over that. It's, but.
So,
I'll pay
wail
attention.
into a pillow if you need to.
I don't even do that, I just let it go. It's very noisy. But the other thing is, at first we thought, well, maybe we shouldn't even think of another pet because of who knows what we'll be doing and moving wise or whatever sometime. But